What's up everyone, two mostly bald guys here. We're going to show you how to adjust the steering gearbox on a 96 F150. This will also work for all the years prior. The only difference is maybe the adjustment screw on the steering gearbox could be a different head, whether it be standard or Allen or possibly even Torx. But let's go ahead and Adam's going to show you what tools you need.
The tools you're going to need to work on the steering gearbox, and it's actually pretty minimal tools, and it will help us obviously if you have two people, but we're using the Craftsman pass-through set called the Max Access kit. We will have a description in the link below to order this exact kit and maybe a smaller kit. This is the 51-piece kit, and this kit has gotten me and Blake through many of problems with all of our vehicles. But all you're going to need to take the bolt, to loosen the bolt on top of the steering box, is a 16
9/16.
No, it's the bolt. The bolt is a 16 millimeter socket, and then the Allen, our Torx head on top for the adjustment is the Allen is a 9/16, and if you end up using a Torx, it is a T27. It's very minimal kits. You can you can use a ratchet too. If you have the truck jacked up, if you see through here, my hand reaches right through the fender well quite easily. So those are the tools you need. Very simple. It's very minimal stuff. And then there will be a description, links in the description. So let's let Blake work on his truck.
Okay, one thing I forgot and need to add in is whenever you're doing this adjustment, you can only do 1/4 of a turn and at a time, and then you need to let it wear in that spot. Some people say a few days. I like more of a week, depending on how many miles you drive. If you drive a lot, you probably could do it in a few days, adjust it again. But I recommend just 1/4 turn and drive on it for a week before you adjust it again, if you need to. It might not be bad enough, so you might get away with one time, depending on the play. But in order to do your 1/4 turn, get yourself a magic marker, a permanent marker, or take your screwdriver and make scratch marks so you can see on the bolt and on the steering gearbox. You've probably seen earlier. Adam, show them again. I made the marks already, but the turn, if I can get down in there, that top mark there, I made the mark also right here, and we're going to turn it around to that mark there. And then we'll run it there for a week, and then I'll make the adjustment again if need be. But so make sure you make those marks before you do anything. Before you adjust your steering gearbox, make sure that you're actually needing to adjust it. First things to check before you adjust your steering gearbox is you need to check your steering components and your suspension. Because if you've got play down there, bad tie rods, tie rod ends, or your inner tie rods, known as on these trucks, drag links, if you've got play there, then that's going to cause a lot of free play in your steering wheel as well. So you want to make sure that that's good and everything's new or everything's tight. Sometimes even greasing up all the joints, that'll tighten them up too. But I've replaced everything on the front end of this truck, so everything's brand new underneath. I still have a lot of play. So we're going to go ahead and adjust it. Let's go ahead and get to that, and I'll show you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use this pass-through ratchet that Adam was talking about. And I'm going to go ahead and loosen this nut. And remember, I've made my marks first, so don't forget to do that. And crack that loose. And let's see. No, definitely not too tight. Okay. Alright. I'm going to leave this ratchet here. And it's loose. And this is the reason why I'm going to use this pass-through set. I'm going to go ahead and take my Allen bit, and I'm able to stick it through the ratchet into the adjustment screw here. And I'm just taking my other little ratchet, sticking that on there, and well, turning it the right way. And I'm going to go ahead and hold that nut in place and get it about to the quarter turn. I'll be able to check it here in a second and see if I got it where I want it. If I don't, I'll adjust it right back. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and remove this ratchet and see if I got it right on the marks. Alright, yeah, it's at a quarter turn. So, if you can see that mark right there in front of my... Sorry, cars are going by. See that mark right there on the bolt, and then here's the mark I made on the steering gearbox. That's quarter turn. So I'm going to go ahead and put the ratchet back on and tighten. Alright. I got the ratchet there. And what I like about this pass-through set is I can stick this Allen right back in there. And I'm going to use my other ratchet and hold this where it's at. So I'm going to tighten the nut, but leave that right where it's at. Well, I say I'm going to. There's a line in my way. Alrighty. Remove that and double check my marks. Alright, and it's still lined up. So that is all you have to do. And for this adjustment, I'll run it for a week, see if I like it, and if it needs more, I'll adjust it again in a week. If not, I'll leave it right where it's at, and that's pretty much it. Let's see if there's any less play. There's a little bit less, or well, actually quite a bit less. I'll probably have to adjust it again, especially because the reason why you do this adjustment a quarter turn at a time is because it's been running for however many miles on that wear pattern. So whenever you adjust it, you're trying to get it to wear a new pattern, and if you adjust it too much, it'll probably, you know,
what he's saying is if you go too far, you can potentially break the gears inside there, and then you've just caused yourself a huge headache. Now you're replacing the box instead of just adjusting the box. So a little bit at a time is what Blake is getting at.
yeah, so I would recommend a week. Some people say a few days, but you need to give it time to wear in. So I guess
Sounds like we're done for now.
alright guys, hopefully this video helped you out. If you have any problems, feel free to comment below. Make sure you check out those links for the pass-through. It's what's the exact name of that socket?
Called the Max Access.
It's made by Craftsman, but we've got the links below. And as always, click that like button and hit the subscribe as well. And if you want to be notified about future videos, that bell, if you click it, it'll notify you anytime we upload a video. Most of the time we upload weekly videos. There are times we're lazy and might skip a week. But
we're still getting through the cold season. When summer rolls around, you'll see a lot more.
But alright guys, till next time. See ya.